is really sad. Cancel this video. Hello everyone and welcome back. If you're new here to my channel, don't forget to do two things: like and subscribe if you like my videos. So I have been thinking about doing this video for a little while because I haven't always been the confident person that I am today. I've been thinking about little things that could improve your life, basically how to live a healthy and happy life. What I mean about living a healthy life is not just about losing a little bit of weight, hitting the gym, trying to fit into a different dress size. It is more important than that. It is actually the most important, which is your mental health. We take our mental health for granted. We don't give the time it takes to improve our mental health. So we live such busy lives. We juggle jobs, families, friends, and also the stress that brings with it. And we forget to take care of ourselves. So make time for yourself. Make time for the things that you enjoy doing. For example, I love dancing and I love music. So to de-stress, and when I feel a little bit low, I come home and listen to my favorite music and do a little bit of dancing as well. You know that scene from the movie where someone cleans the house and picks them up and dances around with it? That is totally me. Actually, at one time I was cleaning someone's house as a job. The lady that owned the house caught me in action. It was so funny, but it also was very, very embarrassing. Do you have a passion? Do you have a hobby that you think about all the time? It doesn't even have to be a hobby. It's something that you really enjoy doing. It could be, I don't know, reading books. It could be going fishing. Make time for yourself and make time to do what you want to do. It's so easy to get caught up with having two jobs, having kids, having big families. That doesn't matter. You always need to make time for yourself. I work two jobs. I work a full-time job and I also work a Saturday job, as well as doing YouTube, which takes quite a bit of my free time. I love doing YouTube, and although it doesn't pay me now, it really just makes me happy. It's something that I think about, that I actually enjoy, and it's a pleasure to do. It's not a burden, not at all. It just makes me so happy. It is something that I look forward to every single week. I look at videos that inspire me, and that just makes me want to do YouTube even more. It's not always just about doing something that could potentially make you money. It could potentially have an end result. It's just do what you love. So there's more to life than just a 9 to 5. Do things that enrich your life. Do things that actually make a difference to you. So just don't make excuses. I don't understand people that are always making excuses. I don't have any free time. I'm working, I don't know how many jobs I've got. If you're making time to do all of those jobs, surely you'll make time for yourself. Mental health and mental well-being, it should be the most important thing for every person. Do not compare yourself to anyone else. This can be one of the biggest pitfalls. Trust me, I am so guilty of this. I've always compared myself to other people. Why are they so successful? Why do they look so great? Their life looks amazing. They are doing all of this cool stuff. How did they get around to doing this? And sometimes feeling jealous, which is an awful thing to feel. People will only show you what they want you to see. So don't fall for that, because a lot of the times, not always, it can be a big lie. Social media, as exciting and brilliant as it can be, it can also be very damaging to your life. Don't be too hard on yourself. Again, I'm super guilty of doing this. Just to give you an example, recently I've gained a little bit of weight and I've been feeling really self-conscious about my weight. I've been checked, so I'm healthy. My body to height ratio is absolutely fine. People around me have said, Bianca, you look great, you don't need to lose any weight. But the problem is, I've started to feel very self-conscious of how I look in a bikini, and just looking at myself in the mirror and thinking, I don't like what I see. All of these things go through my mind, things that I have never thought about myself in the past. I've always been very lucky with my weight. I have good genes, so I've never sort of had to sit there and think about my weight. Please remember that your worst is someone else's best. So what you think about yourself and how you criticize yourself, which we tend to be our biggest critics, is in our head. Now, if you think that you need to lose some weight and you don't like the way you look, by all means, lose the weight, go to the gym, exercise. Obviously, I try and encourage everyone to be the best that they can be, but don't beat yourself up, because it's such a slippery slope and it can easily take you to a dark place. And you have the power to change yourself, but don't be overcritical of yourself either. Don't forget that looks are only skin deep, and what really matters is what's inside, and being nice to one another. Find ways to manage stress. This could be talking to someone, a friend, a family member, a professional. It is so easy to say go and talk to someone and have a conversation about the way you feel. It's easier said than done. A lot of us hate talking about our feelings, our emotions, what scares us, what stresses us out. But the more you talk about it, the easier it's going to get and the better you are going to feel. If you get someone to just sit there and listen to you, a lot of the time that is all you need. They might not have the best advice for you, but letting it all out and talking about it releases the stress. And if you do at the end of this feel like you need to go and speak to a professional and someone that could actually help further, but talking to someone is so important. I am so lucky because I have a partner that is a great listener and always makes me look at things from different angles and different perspectives. We are naturally biased and we always think about our own issues and our own emotions. But remember, there's always two sides of every story. In 2018, we are to the point where we talk a lot more about mental health and how important it is to take care of ourselves. Last thing for me is cut the cord. I have had friends or boyfriends in the past that make me doubt myself, make me question my abilities and my potential. Thinking about it now, how could I have done that? I'm a strong woman, I've had a happy childhood, but we've all gone through this at some point in our lives, and negativity can really impact you and your life. You really don't need this type of negativity in your life. If it's a family member, make sure you talk about how they make you feel. Have that difficult conversation with them. I hate confrontation, however, I've learned that it's so important to make someone understand how they make you feel, or if they've done something wrong, you need to have that conversation with them. A lot of the time, the problem lays with them. They're projecting their issues onto you. It's so interesting how just having a person that believes in you, a person that encourages you to become better, and how that can completely change your life. We all have it in us. We can all do a lot more than we think that we can. We just need that person. It could be, you know, family or friend or whatever, that just encourages us and just say, you can do it. And it really makes a massive difference. I am in the best place that I have been in my life. Don't get me wrong, there's always room for improvement. I am a very ambitious person and I get bored quite easily, so I'm always thinking about the next step and I always have my plan set for the next few years. But from a relationship point of view, I am the happiest that I've ever been. I have someone that encourages me to be the best person that I can be. I've also had friends in the past that were two-faced. They were my friends and then they were making stuff up behind my back, making rumors up. I found out what they were doing, but although at first it really broke my heart, it really did, and even till this day I don't really understand why they've done it. It made me very cautious about the people that I let in my life, who I become friends with. I'm a very friendly person and I'll help anyone. I was brought up in a big family, so I've learned to always help one another, but the experiences that I had with friends had made me realize that you don't have to be friends with everyone. Definitely not everyone has to like you, and you don't have to be a people pleaser, as well as the fact that it taught me how to read people better and just basically protect myself. So these were my thoughts around this subject. If you'd like me to expand and talk about other areas, please let me know in the comments below. I'd be really interested in your opinion about how to live a happier life, what you've done to turn your life around and help you with your mental health. Don't forget that I put up a video every Monday, so look out for those. So that's it from me today. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, share and comment, and I'll see you in my next video.